Hey guys, happy day one or day prep day for our 3-day refresh week. Sorry I'm late getting this up. It was kind of a crazy weekend. We had family in town for Eloise's baptism, and anyway, I'm just getting everything organized. So I wanted to just check in with you guys and share a video really quickly about really what we're going to be doing in this group. It's really just like kind of a support group for us to share ideas, and those of you that have never done the refresh before, which I actually haven't. I have been breastfeeding or nursing the whole duration of the time that I've been heavily involved with Beachbody, which is really kind of crazy. I was talking to my sister the other day, and I have been pregnant or nursing since August of 2010, which is insane since it is April of 2016. When you think about having 4 kids in 4 years, there's something about just saying that part out loud that like has made me laugh the last couple of days, maybe because I'm sleep deprived and I'm going crazy. But anyway, I just haven't had a chance to do it. And the reason that I'm doing it now is I feel like I have a good handle on my milk supply at the moment. And one of my like mentor coaches in the business that I just love her and follow a lot that she does. Her name's Megan Ewaldson, and she is like the #3 coach in the Beachbody company out of 420,000 coaches. She's awesome. She has 3 small kids. She has a baby that's a couple months older than Eloise, and she did the refresh when she was like maybe, let me see here, I printed off her notes. I want to say she was like 3 months postpartum, and also she had not done it before because of milk supply and not wanting to risk that. But she modified a little bit to do with nursing, and I figured if I try it for a day or two and it doesn't work, I can always, scrap it. It's not the end of the world. But we've just had so much going on lately with some travel and celebrations and Easter and the baptism that I just feel super like I need to push reset big time. So I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to post the link to her review, even if you are not nursing. And I think it might just be me and one other person I'm adding to this group, but she is not currently doing it with us. I think she's just going to kind of review it. It's a really good information on how she approached the refresh. So I will post the link to her blog in just a moment. But yeah, it's gonna, this is gonna be less formal than one of our normal challenge groups because there's not gonna be like daily challenges. This is just a place for us to check in. I started to say this and then I'm rambling. If you haven't done the refresh before, it's very common to have a headache on the first day, especially if you're super caffeine dependent. If that happens, having a cup of coffee is not going to kill you. It's not going to ruin your 3-day refresh results, but you need to probably have it black. If you have to have it with a little something in it, I would consider putting coconut oil in it and like even throwing it into, letting it cool just a bit and throwing it into your smoothie blender or your blender and using that coconut oil to give it a little bit of froth. People really like that texture and that taste, and it can be easier to get down if you are used to having a bunch of sweeteners and creams in your coffee. So, but if your caffeine withdrawal starts to be too high, I would do that. Don't skip out on the tea. Drink a ton of water. That's hugely, hugely important. I'm going to shoot to have at least 150 ounces. Not at least, that's a ton. I'm going to shoot for 150 ounces the next 3 days. Again, mostly because that's where I try to be with nursing. A lot of times I don't. Lately, I've just been stinking it up and not been able to get past 100 ounces. So my goal the next 3 days is 150, excuse me. So anyway, I'm going to share this blog in just a moment. Post questions as you have them. Remember, little to no activity or exercise the next 3 days. You're only taking in approximately 900 to 1,000 calories. And your body cannot handle doing intense workouts on top of that. I did some P90X stretching this morning, and I'll probably do like 5 to 10 minutes of abs this evening. I kind of need that like movement to decompress at the start and the end of the day, but I'm not doing hardcore the next 3 days. Okay. So, I have not done it, but there are people in here that have done it before. I'm going to be adding a couple other coaches that are experts and can help out. And it should be a great couple days. We will keep this group open until Sunday. So anytime you're doing it this week, come here, we can chat, regroup, and kind of cheer each other on. All right. See you guys.